Hi, welcome back to The Next Move with Valetax. My name is Innocent Ryan, a global market analyst and trading content specialist here at Valetax. On this week's episode of The Market Outlook with Valetax, we're going to be exploring trade opportunities, looking at the fundamentals, and also speculating the market with trade ideas. Before we get started for the trade ideas for this episode, we're going to start with a recap of the trade ideas from last week, which were on the XAUUSD and the US30. For the XAUUSD, we speculated that a break above the 5,200 level will signal in more buyers for the XAUUSD to target new highs at 5,400 and possibly higher at the 5,600. But a break below the 4,990 could send the XAUUSD back into the support levels at the 4,500, 4,300 areas. And that was exactly how price played out last week. For the US30, we're expecting a bounce in the demand zone of the 46,600, 46,800, but prices failed to hold that demand and broke through it at the report of the PPI, signaling higher inflation prices for producers. And for this week's episode of the Market Outlook, we're going to be concentrating on the following assets: the XAUUSD and the GBPJPY. For the XAUUSD this week, we finally see the XAUUSD return back to the support levels of the 4,500 and the 4,300 level that has acted as a monthly support this far for the XAUUSD. Now, the big question is what happens next for the XAUUSD? Will prices be expecting that support or be breaking through that support? But speculatively, we're going to be seeing a possible correction from the buyers at that support level before any further continuation of sells, and that would also highly be influenced by conditions of the market geopolitically. For the GBPJPY, the GBPJPY still lingers between two critical points: the support level at the 210 and the supply level at the 213.500, with prices consistently over the past few weeks failing to break above 213 level. If we move into the coming week and we fail to break those same highs, then we most likely might start to sense the influx of sellers into the market, although momentum and confirmation from the sellers would lead us into the trade overall. Intraday, we might start to look for levels such as the 211, 210, 209, and even lower at the 205 weekly support levels. With that being said, we know that the charts are just a footprint of the market, but one of the driving factors and indicators of the market are fundamentals. So here are various high impact news to pay attention to for the coming week. With our concentration on the GBPJPY and the XAUUSD, we're focused on macro releases that would support them. For the USD, we have the unemployment claims and we have the flash manufacturing PMI this week, with the unemployment claims coming in on Thursday. And for the GBP, we have the flash manufacturing PMI as well for the GBP on Tuesday. We have the CPI on Wednesday, and on Friday, we end the week with the core retail sales for the GBP. The summary for this week's trade idea is a possible buy corrections for the XAUUSD before any continuations of the shorts, and for the GBPJPY is a possibilities of sells coming into the market from the 213 level if failed to break above. Remember, this is not a trading signal, but only a trade idea. Always do your own research and apply risk management where necessary. And until next time, don't forget to trade smart and trade safe with Valetax.